Where's Mark? Oh, there we go. We got it? Okay, we got these two guys. Yeah, he's got to change. He's got to change the team. Marco, where are you going? Yeah, I'm going to be done soon. Oh, was that a practice lag? What? I don't even know. All right. Oh, no. This isn't the... Let's see if his rack is tight or if he's trying to finagle on this. What's going on?
What's up with you?
We've got El Toro and Asian Invasion going on here. Let's get it together. Both of these amazing players. Amazing
Plays
players.
good?
Yeah, these guys are cool as hell. Both of them.
I know the gentleman in the hat.
Yeah,
He's a nice guy, to be honest.
I know him too. He's an amazing player. And should be a good game. Let's change these names.
Okay, so we have.
Change his names here. Let's get the
Who was
little
bringing?
tapping.
Jehu?
Who gave me a mic? No, Marco, you did. Marco did.
Who gave you adult beverages? That's a better question.
Listen, I'm.
Oh.
First of all, excuse me. I'm a professional. I do this. This is an occupational hazard. Okay.
Got the hazard.
I didn't
right.
say it.
Yeah, I know.
All right. So the shooter here is Matt
Yeah, Matt was
Sung Lee.
telling who?
His name on the paper here is Sung Lee or Sung Lee.
That's his last name?
Everybody's no, his name
Are you
is
sure
different
that
than
this guy? You're sure it's not the?
Yes, I'm sure it's.
I thought it
his name is Matt though. Everybody calls him Matt, so we're gonna go with Matt. That's easier.
that was a little
Okay.
opposite, but all right.
But this is Matt shooting right now.
Okay.
He was nervous to get on a stream table like 4 hours ago. He told me he didn't want to be on it.
Why?
I don't know.
Some people get nervous.
Everybody wants their 15 minutes.
Of fame,
Everybody
yeah.
wants to be a celebrity.
I sure do, but you know,
what
what?
I'm saying?
But you know what? People get nervous about going up there and being
Not
a
me.
celebrity. Then
Of course.
no,
I promise.
Mr. Modest will be
I'll
here.
play the shadows smoothly.
Don't you know bad boys move in silence?
I'm
That's all
not a
I'm gonna
bad
say.
boy. I'm a good guy.
That's not what I'm. I'm one of the good guys. I get it.
I am.
I didn't say otherwise, did I?
7 ball.
7 ball. No. I thought you wasn't gonna shoot. No.
Everybody wants to make me out to be the bad guy.
Last time you're gonna see a bad guy, let me tell you, okay?
Without a follow, without a mention, you really piping up. Get it? Yes.
Oh, I gotta, Sonny. I forgot that you asked me this earlier. We're not gonna stream.
They were waiting.
I don't.
They were waiting.
We might get the other final. We might be able to get the other final stream. They might have it on another table. It's gonna be in the view. I don't know for sure if they're gonna be able to stream both at once, but hopefully so. That would be pretty cool. I do know. I believe.
What song were you just singing?
Drake, nice for what? Even though he did
Wow,
get
what a
sunned.
shot.
He did get sunned.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, by Pusha?
Yeah.
Oh, he did.
Hashtag porn star. All right. I'm waiting for his rebuttal. I'm waiting for his comeback. But,
Oh, I don't like Drake.
Hey,
You know,
I
he
don't-
has some commercial bangers.
really
I can't hate. I have a lot of Canadian family, so
Yeah.
if they're watching, they would be very proud of me. But
So you're half Canadian, half
no, I'm
Trini?
not. No.
Oh, I was gonna say. That's
I'm
a-
all American. American Trini, yes.
all American from Trinity with Canadian family. Got it. Got it. Wow.
With a French name.
With a
so,
French
yeah.
name.
Camilo.
That was a nice shot. Matt.
But yeah, that was fire. The push T was fire.
I have to go check that out when I get out of here.
What?
Yeah, I'm
You're
slacking.
like 5 to 7 days delayed, son.
Some of us have real jobs.
I just can't listen to a rapper whose
Oh,
name is
I didn't
I'm
awful.
sorry. I'm also an insurance agent for like 12
Oh,
years.
that's right.
commercial
Oh, we got to
specialist.
talk about that.
Geico.
You know what?
What?
You don't even know.
Allstate.
So, yeah. I
What's in your wallet?
yeah, I did work for Allstate for about 8 years.
All right, so
Yeah?
we got.
Yeah, I was the lead producer in the third largest agency in the country, actually.
Very nice, actually. That's good. Really good.
Yeah. No, yeah. Tell me about it.
Does that mean you're gonna pay for my drinks tonight?
That means, yeah.
Yay.
You're off my tab.
Well,
Right now. Guess
That's
that.
right. I get my own separate tab, and then I'm gonna give her the bill when I'm done.
Yeah.
All right.
Where's
we got
Nick
a
and Kim?
timeout.
Where
We
are
got a
they?
time. Nick and Kim are not working today. Nick and Kim. Hi.
What?
If Nick and Kim are watching, hi Nikki.
Hi,
Kim.
Nick. Hi, Kim.
We
Miss
love
you
you
guys.
guys. You guys are
I
awesome.
know them.
I love Kimmy so much.
I fucking love her.
She's
And Nick is awesome.
Nick
he
is
works
a good
at
dude.
brew house, and he comes in when he's done with
Brew,
work.
Which brew house?
BJ.
Oh, okay. I thought it was the Midland Brew House in Saddle.
No, BJ Brew House.
Okay.
And they're awesome over there, too, guys. Go check them out.
Yeah.
Great bartender. Both of them. Amazing bartenders. Great people.
All right. So look like I mean, I'm pretty sure that they broke, and then Matt just went on a tear. Matt is a skill level 4, and so is Jehu. I'm sorry if I'm saying his name wrong.
Playing strong.
Matt.
Well, there's Matt and there's Jehu. And then here's a bank
okay.
shot on the 8 ball.
Give
Look
it
at
to
this.
him.
Look at this.
Nice.
What a shot. Wow. Wow.
Came with it.
I mean, that rack was over
Marcos,
fast.
what team is he on?
That was the Happy Bastards.
All right.
So Happy
is
Bastards
it?
are on the board.
Okay.
Uno.
All right.
So
all right.
one rack down. What a shot, huh? Woo.
Some players are just that.
And he don't want to
strategic
play
and
on the stream
technical,
table,
yeah.
he said.
And he said he don't. And he said he didn't want to play on the stream table. He's gonna be happy he's on the stream table with me
Yeah.
at a bank
Hey,
like
upstate
that.
out.
About
Can
to
I get
get
my badge?
fans.
Yeah, we'll hear that later. Oh man, I'm actually so upset. I got on the stream table for one rack and I played terrible. And but I gotta give credit to the kid that I played. He played pretty well.
Oh, you got Instagram? Follow me. Everybody follows me.
All right. Somebody's looking
What's
for friends.
what's your
here.
Instagram name, Joe? Joe's Instagram name is I don't play pool.
No, my regular name. No, 7 ball.
7 ball. That's your name.
All right, so find me.
Your name on Instagram should
I
be.
don't even know where my phone is.
Your name on Instagram should be I give Marco the 7 and out.
Yeah, all right. I don't play, man.
Yeah, I know. I saw you shooting over there. You don't play. I don't play either. I'm new here. It's my first day in a pool hall.
Okay,
Wait.
so let's just tell people how do they hear and see us on Facebook?
What do you mean? How do they? Oh, okay. If you want to see this,
Plug
you can
yourself.
go on Facebook and search for Upstate Al, and there will be a link for the stream.
Or you can go to Instagram and search for me, the one and only.
I give this
At
everyone a mark.
Joe
His name is Michael.
YYLEON.
At I give Marco the 7 out for a C note.
That's
Like
in
that?
the in the
Upstate
bio.
Al. Upstate Al.
Yeah, Upstate Al. That's how you would search it. So Upstate and then Al. Like Al Capone.
That's actually
Yeah.
my default pick on Instagram.
Is it Jehu or Yehu? I gotta find out. I gotta ask. I'm gonna have somebody come over here and find out this guy's name, so I don't butcher this poor kid's name. I don't. How do you say his name? Is it Jehu or Yehu?
J.
Yehu, right?
Oh, really?
Let me see it.
Well, I'm like, it's
Can you
a
find out?
J.
It's
Let me see it.
J-E-H-U.
Let me see
Yeah,
it.
no.
J-E-H-U. I think it's Yehu. I wanna
Okay,
say it the
perfect.
right
Yeah,
way.
that's what I told everybody. Upstate Al, and then click the link. Because people are asking.
People are asking.
Yeah,
They
no,
wanna
I
hear
just
me?
said it. Facebook Live, Upstate Al. They're like, yeah. Oh, but I'm not on Facebook.
Oh, too cool for Facebook.
I am, actually.
So am I.
Huh?
We like to keep our
Why?
lives private.
I just go to Instagram.
Yeah, exactly. Me too.
I don't know why. I just do.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
just,
whatever.
it's more,
It's easier for me.
Me
I
too.
think it's Yehu.
Yeah, it's just want everybody all up in my business. But Facebook is good for things like this. This is you can only get this on Facebook, so I'm not trying to downplay it.
Jehu? J-U. J-U. Okay. I'm so sorry, J-U. Jay? We'll call him Jay.
Listed as Jay Moreno, yeah.
Okay.
They call me Big Willie.
I have a Marino,
Big money.
but I don't know. Oh, Marino.
J-U. All right, so J-U. That's his name. All right, J-U. We'll call him Jay. So Jay's banking that Oh, he's cutting the 10 ball. Okay. Wow. So you know what's, so Matt
That was a
cleared
good try,
them.
and he kind of screwed him there.
He left them with a rough shot here, yeah.
Yeah.
So Matt ran the first table out practically
Yeah.
in one turn, and Jay said, well, I'm not going to take that line down, and fired back at him. And these guys are both skill level 4, so we've seen some good pool
I
right
played
now.
a 5 and then played a 3 in the corner, so you got angle for any other ball.
See you later.
I don't know. Is that 6 blocking that? Oh, I see what you mean. The 5.
And then come
Instead of
down
the
to the
2,
right-hand
yeah.
corner from the 3. Don't hit it hard. Slow roll it. This way you got an angle to come back up the table.
I think that's exactly what he's doing.
Then you pretty much have every ball as an option. Just like that.
Bye, Karen. I want to say bye to Karen really fast and say thank you to Karen. She helps out Anthony.
Hi. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Have a good night. You too. Bye.
Karen,
Drive safe.
Thank you for all your help, Karen. Karen helps Anthony Narducci out with all the
Where's Anthony?
tournaments. He's right there. So, I want to give her a little love. Wow, nice shot. Look at this. Good speed there for Jay's shot. He put it with some nice speed on that. And he's got a decent shot here. Joe, if you were a pool player, would you play this ball try to come up off that rail?
Coming in between the 7 and 8 for the 8 in the right-hand upper corner.
You're going in between the 7 and the 8. Wow, okay. That's why I need the 7 out.
Less distance, the better.
True. You know, I would just make the shot. Me personally.
Well, he asked me what I was doing.
Yeah, that's why I wanted your opinion, because I know you're better than me. That's why I'm getting 7 out.
I don't play pool.
And I would play, just make the shot and have the cue ball come up past 7, because if you come past
Marcos, these guys aren't, they're out here to have fun. And,
yeah, of course.
They're not as good as, a Mika Eminem or something. So.
Or you.
Well, no, not me. I don't know what he's doing. Yeah, he's doing it. See? He's going to come above. See, and that's the problem. Look how much distance you got now.
Yeah, he went up far. Okay, yeah. He overstroked it a little bit.
One wiggle of your wrist, Marco, it's over. That's why you can't have distance.
Okay. Yeah, I see what you're saying here. All right. But he's got a shot still.
He can shoot off the rail, which makes the cue a lot more straighter.
Okay. All right, he's got a shot here, though. He's going for it. I mean, he's in good shape here. I like the shot. And splits the pocket. 1-1. We got action here.
Everybody's good here. It's when you get up there.
Oh, yeah. Sitting
down.
I've never missed a shot from the seated position.
Me either. Undefeated.
Undefeated, right?
Since 1988. Not for nothing. Those trophies look good up there, bro.
I know.
Right?
And what?
Shining,
I'm a
grinding.
little upset that I'm not going to be getting one of those.
Hey.
But we still got the 9 ball.
Yeah, there you go.
So, and I'm going to be here every night practicing, working my butt off. I played all right this weekend, but I know I can play better.
The first match, Snooky called me earlier. You know Snook?
Yes, I do. I don't know her that well, but really, I've
such a nice person, Marco.
She seems like a nice person.
Tell you come hang out next time.
We spoke, briefly here the other night.
Yeah?
They were here on Friday. She was here on Friday. And, big break. A lot of cluster on the left side, though. Yeah. I know he dropped something. Something went in. So he'll be at the table still.
Bunch of new neighbors in the neighborhood.
Yeah. We got friends over
Everything's favoring that left side of the table.
Yeah.
What are you going here? What's your brain? I'm going 9 to 11.
It's take what you make. Did you see what he made on the break here?
Huh? No, I don't know what he made. I didn't think he made anything.
1, 2, 3.
But if I have to, I'm going to go 9 to the 11.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 3, 4. He made a high ball, so he's taking the 9. But you got that part.
Nice and easy, not too. Yeah, there
you go. Oh, just off by a little bit though. Okay.
Makes it even harder because now the balls are, they're sitting next to each other. Hey, do you know
that we have action over here on table 3 also? And it looks like that's going to be the start of the other finals match between and it's Tom DeFazio and Phil Papalucristo, I think his last name is. Did I get that right in the first? Wow, on the first try, not bad. Yeah, I did good there. Now, Phil plays for Black on the Rocks, and Tom is on Banks for Nothing. So while Camille is out, I don't know when she's coming back. I'm gonna have Brian come on here. B-Rock, Brian Gambit, Mr. Gambit, Gambit. Say it with like a Boston accent. Gambit, Brian Gambit. Hi, Brian. How you doing?
How you doing, Mark?
Marco Polo. So we got 2 matches going on here. We got Matt here
And
at
Jay.
the table playing with Jay, Matt and Jay. And we get in the corner over there, Mr. Phil Papalucristo. Oh, I'm going to say that all the time.
Exactly.
It's like Papalucristo, you know? So Phil's over there playing Tom. Now, I think Tom DeFazio, right?
Yep.
Now, Tom is a skill level
4.
4. Okay.
And
Phil
is a 5.
Is a 5, right. So you can see Phil is on the top left corner there.
In red.
In the red. In the red corner.
And fighting out of the white corner
Fighting
is
out of the
Tom.
white corner is the Tom DeFazio. Yeah. So they're over there on the table with the number 3 on it, table 3. Hence why it's got the number 3 there. And we got the action over here on our main table.
Table 7.
Table 7. You know, when I started playing here, I used to hate playing on table 7 because this is where everybody would walk by when you're shooting. And it's so frustrating. But because they have the 8-ball bracket broken up into 2 different weekends, it's really not been that crazy. And it's been pretty cool to see the guys on the stream and get up there, and haven't had a lot of people like having to walk through your shot. So
Yeah, it's been smooth sailing.
yeah, it's been really smooth overall.
And,
So that's cool.
yeah, thanks to Anthony and everything setting us up.
Yeah, man. And thank you to the big man himself, Upstate Al, coming down and hooking us up with this stream. Without him, we wouldn't be able to do this.
No.
And it's so cool, man. Like, this is like an amateur, completely 100% amateur event.
Yeah,
This is like not people that spend 30 hours, you know, a day playing pool. This is like your friends, your family, people that you know, you love, just hanging out, playing pool, and you get to watch them on the internet like they were pros.
Exactly. You know, it's funny because you say family. You know, you see a lot of these guys more than you do see your family and everything. You're here with them every week. Some of these guys play 4 nights a week.
Yeah.
You know, so you're here more than you are home.
Yeah. I can definitely say that I'm here, I think, more than I'm home.
Yeah, I do see you here a lot more.
I'm pretty sure the only person that's here more than me is Abby.
I mean, Abby lives here, but
Me and Abby we have cots in the back.
in the back office, it's just
we have one cot and we rotate. He sleeps, I'm awake. I'm awake, and I sleep, he's awake. No, big shout out to Abby. Man.
Yes,
Keeps this place
running
going,
smoothly.
Running smoothly, man. I can't imagine what we would do without him. He's the man.
Yep, and then we have some of the best bartenders around.
Yeah. We got Loreno's here today. She was working hard today. We had Kimmy yesterday. Malika's on the clock right now.
Yep, we had Tom
Slinging
and
drinks.
Dasha
Tom,
last night.
Dasha. Yeah, we had Tommy, Big T, Dasha, Darina. And who else are we missing? Can't forget about the guys in the back. Luis.
Luis, yeah,
Yeah.
kitchen.
Cooking up some hot food for everybody. And, you know, Nikki, when Nikki gets in here once in a while, that's Nick is Kimmy's son and
my teammate.
And your teammate and John Tribbiano's nephew. And, of course, always got to give love to John and Minnie for
Always.
having a room and making this awesome room for us. So, Can't do without them, that's
Yeah,
for sure.
exactly. Keeping it running.
I feel like, did we miss anybody? We said Lorraine.
Yeah, we said it. Yeah,
we got everybody,
everyone,
right?
Whatever you want back, let me know.
Camille said she's gonna come back. We got an extra headset here for Camille. When she comes back, she's gonna handle some business. And we're gonna get back to business here, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So Matt's got ball in hand here. He's got solids, and this is his only trouble ball. Maybe the 7. You know, just you got to make sure he gets a good spot for the 7. But
I mean, he can get to the 7 right now.
He can get to it right now.
Playing the 6 in the corner.
If he plays the 6, but he might play. He's gonna play the 6 in the corner first, or is he gonna play the 4? I think he's gonna play the 6 first.
That would be my shot.
You play the 6 first, right?
Play the 6 first, come and then go back down table for the 7 and the 4.
Yeah, I think he's gonna just make this ball and just come across just like that.
I think it came a little too far.
Yeah.
He wanted to be a little bit more straight on that.
Yeah. Okay. And then don't forget, we still got the other match going on over there.
Tom just missed the 7
ball. Yeah, he
ball.
missed the 7 ball in that corner. And it looks like Phil's got 1 ball on the table. That's the 9 ball there.
He has the 9
and he's got another ball
in the corner.
He's got another ball in the corner too. So he's comboing the 9 ball to the corner ball.
Yep.
And
he just made it.
He just made it.
He buried himself behind the 8 ball.
He's stuck behind the 8 though. Yeah. So he's in a bad spot. Hopefully he can get out of there. But now Jay, and we got Jay on this table here. Jay's looking to shoot this nice little shot. There you go. Float that ball in there.
And
I'm leaving the 9 for last if I can, because that's a nice key ball.
Yeah, for the 8.
You know, or if you get stuck, you can play that last. You know what I mean? I think you maybe.
I would say it's an easier out ball.
Yeah.
Right now, but it also can get you out of a jam too.
Yeah. See. All right, so he shot that ball, but he couldn't find the hole for that one. And now Matt will come back to the table with the 1, the 4, and the 7, and see if does that 1 ball pass. Does that 1 ball pass? Does it pass the 4?
Yeah, it does. It goes right by.
Okay.
There's enough room.
So he's looking at the. I think
he's looking at the 7.
He wants to see the 7 going to go past the 9. Which
from this angle, no, it does not.
It doesn't.
It's probably maybe a half an inch too shy to get by.
Yeah. So they're gonna get a timeout here from Dave. Dave's gonna go over there. I guess he's gonna tell him how to shoot this 1 ball, and
he's telling him to use top right against it to come off the bottom rail to come out
come
for the
up
7.
over the 7.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, that's a tough shot. I mean, but he might be able to pull this off. I mean,
after that bank on the 8 ball on the first
yeah.
rack, you think he can do it?
I think he can. You know, yeah, that was some shot, huh?
Yeah. Tommy has a tough shot now too. Just called Mark to the table. Mark just. So he has the 1 ball. Looks like he has to bank it. Oh, that was nice.
Well, he knocked in the 9 and he blocked the 15 ball. So, I mean, it wasn't what he was intending to do, obviously, but he got fortunate here.
Yep.
He got a roll. And you know what? You take the rolls
as they come.
Yeah, you take them when you can get them. Listen, the rolls are part of the game. Sometimes you get them. Sometimes you don't. Sometimes they go against you. But the rolls.
That was a nice shot.
Yeah, good speed there. The rolls, though, they even out in the end. You know?
They do.
I read that in, I think it was Phil Capel's book, A Mind for Pool, or something like that. I forgot the name, but yeah. You know, and the sooner you can accept that, the sooner you just allow that part of the game to just happen because it's out of your control. You know,
Yeah, it is.
nothing you can do. But
You just have to hope for love of the table.
yeah, you take it when you. There sometimes you'll play really good and you'll get the rolls, and there are times when you'll play really bad and you won't get the rolls. And
Yeah,
you'll play good and you won't get rolls, and you'll play bad and you will get rolls.
Yeah.
And
Just like Tommy, he just tried to safe, and the one ball rolled out too far to give Phil a straight-on shot for his last ball in the corner.
yeah,
Now he has the 8 ball.
yeah.
And
All right.
Jay just
Jay hooked himself here,
Hooked
I think,
him,
a little bit. Yeah, or he's got. If he isn't hooked, he's got a tough cut here, and he's gonna let this cue ball fly. Oh, okay.
yeah, he didn't have enough angle to slice it into the
slice
corner,
it.
but
Well,
it's a
he's
good
gonna
hit
give Matt-
anyway.
yeah, it's a good hit. So at least you don't give it the ball in hand. Matt is going to try to run this out from here, though. And I think if he plays the 4 ball with good speed,
yep, he'll come back up for
come
the
back
7.
up. He could play up for the 7, or he could. I mean, what I would try to do here is just play the 4 ball with some speed, a little bit of speed, not crazy. Try to come flat, right, like that. Okay, you come up,
and play the 5, and then come around.
play the 1, and come
Another 1.
come. Now you could play the 1 with a little bit of low, and come down to. I don't know. Maybe you can come off that 1 rail and come down to the bottom rail and spin towards the 7.
That's a possibility, but
You
I
know?
think he's going to just hit it with a little bit of right and come up behind the 8 for the 7.
Oh, well, he overcut it. So, and he's.
He didn't block him. He can still see the.
He can still get a clip it, right?
Yeah, he can clip the 15.
Okay. So he's still got some paint.
Yep. And now Tommy's shooting the 8 in the corner. It's sitting on the bottom rail.
All right.
Tommy just
Tommy
made the
makes
8.
the 8, so he's got 1. All right, and that's the action on table 3. So we still keep an eye on that. You know what I can do here?
Ooh.
I can ask Anthony for an extra score sheet. And we can keep tabs of what's going on over there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I'm going to see if Joey can step in for me for a minute because I'm going to go get those score sheets. And I'll be back in a few minutes. So Joey's going to step on and Brian will stay on.
Yep. Matt just made his ball in the corner, made the 1 ball. Now he has a tough bank or try to walk the dog down into the corner pocket.
Okay. I think you're on. Hold on. Oh,
Check. Yep, I'm on. So Matt there was trying to play defense, try to get him behind the 8 ball, but cue ball rolled out. Now Jay's trying to slice the 15 in, which he hit the ball too solid there. So basically gave Matt the same shot that he had before, but the 7 ball's off the rail now. Just play defense again. From this angle, Jay can get the shot straight in. Jay missed his defense. And Jay just scratched. He drew back too far. All he had to do is really just hit that light, play the 8 ball in the side pocket. But he chose to draw it back. Matt's choosing to go the long way down so he can have a straight shot in the side for the 8-ball. Nice touch here. This here will put Matt up 2-1. And he makes it. That puts Matt up 2-1. Race to 3. Now we got Phil on table 3, playing low balls. Just comboed the 7 to the 3. Looks like Tommy only has 3 balls left on the table. It's 2-1. Yeah, you can see both tables. So he just wanted to keep tally on the score. Jay just had a nice solid break. Unfortunately, nothing went in.
All right, folks, we got the score corrected. It's 2-1 Happy Bastards over Tight Rack. Upstate back in the booth.
Welcome back.
Thanks. Looks like everybody abandoned us here.
Yeah, I see that.
That's all right. That's all right. We can fly the ship by ourselves. We don't need anybody else.
Yeah, we don't need assistance.
That's right.
We have Jade shooting right now at the 11 ball. Just made it in the side pocket. You still have Phil on the table 3 shooting at his low balls.
What's his name?
Phil.
Phil?
Yep.
Shooting for the Happy Bastards?
No, Phil's on table 3.
Oh, you're over that way.
I'm calling both.
Okay, what's this here? Who's this
This
here?
is Jay.
This is Jay.
Yep. The other kid's name is Matt. And then you have Phil in the red and Tom Fazio on sitting by table 9 right now, playing him. So Max,
I'm just interested in this one, but you can call the other one if you want.
So Matt's coming to the table, shooting at low balls right now.
And this gentleman's name is what?
Matt.
Matt.
Mm-hmm.
And he's shooting at what balls?
Low.
Low balls. Okay.
Low balls, yeah. He's going for the 2 ball right now in the corner pocket.
And he's drifting for the 4 ball. Wow, he's drifting for the 6 in the side pocket.
6 inside.
Not a bad shot. The only shot he's left for
Jay
is this 15 ball in the bottom right-hand corner. This shot here is not all that bad. If you hit this with high right-hand English, you play the inside 3 rails. Wait a minute, he looks like he can see the 10 here.
Yeah, didn't think he can see that. That's
Wow.
not a bad shot.
Yeah, but now what?
Yeah, I think I would take the 14 in the top right-hand corner.
That isn't bad.
As if he takes that shot, he can break out both his 9 ball and
Just got to watch
ball.
that 8 going
Yep.
towards that side pocket. He went for the breakout before even making a ball.
Oh, really?
Well, he's blocked the 2 ball with the 11. And Jay, right?
Jay, yeah.
Jay's got to shoot it, at the 6 ball in the bottom left-hand corner. It looks like about the only thing he has, unless the 4 ball goes towards the side.
Yeah, he can get the 4 by past the 8. Matt had, but I think he's choosing to take the 6 ball. Nice soft touch, right in the corner. Leaves himself with a decent angle to come off the top rail, back down if he chooses to. Yeah, he's choosing to take the 3 ball, walk it down the rail to the top right corner.
It's not a bad shot.
No, because he can come drift back across the table for the other 3 balls.
Yeah, he's got some options. He got the 7, but you got to make the 3 first.
Exactly. But it's not a bad leave.
I take the 15 ball right out of the equation here. Anytime you play an 8 ball, try to work one half of the table and then work the bottom half.
Always.
Most of the time, that's going to be the situation. Not all the time, but most of the time. So the 15 ball, take it out.
That's it.
Hit it with some high right, spin the inside 3 rails, back out for the 14. Go to natural angle here. But, we are talking about weekenders that just like to play pool. They're not making a profession out of this. Half of these guys are lawyers and plumbers.
Yep.
They're working people. Now he's got the 14 is about all he's got if he sees it.
Yeah, he can just hit the 14 to make it. I mean, he can hit, try to play a defensive shot off the 10 ball, but trying to hide that cue ball somewhere, I have no idea.
He's taking the pocket where the 2 is.
Exactly.
He's going to try to make the 9 and make the 2 and the 9 at the same time, or capture that pocket.
He chose to capture it. Not a bad choice.
Well, the 5 ball still goes. He didn't really capture the pocket. 5 goes right past the 9 there.
Yeah.
So he didn't do much. Jay can take out the 3 here.
Yeah, that's his only shot right now.
Well, go rail first, take out the 3. Short rail, right long rail, spin up and take the 7 out.
Yeah.
He's got a few shots he can play. If he comes up too high, he can play the 5 ball. Again, Jay has to deal with this 1 ball, too, that he has way up table.
Yeah, I mean, if he spins out too far, he can take the 1 and then still have the 5 ball in the corner.
Yep. Different patterns here. It depends on your comfort zone and how you're playing. Sometimes you step to the table and you just see everything automatically. From here, we didn't miss a shot yet.
Exactly.
Yeah, we're doing pretty good from the chair here.
It's quite different being on the table with the pressure of this.
It is, because you see more shots. And, the sorry thing is the player sees them, but you just have to walk around a little bit.
That's it.
Top professionals walk around this table 2 and 3 times before they actually see what they want to do. So as an amateur, that if you want to become a pool player, not everybody wants to be a pool player. They just want to have a nice weekend out.
Yeah, but it's a fun sport to get into.
Oh, yeah.
Meet a lot of good people. He likes to try to go for the side pocket. And he came up long on it, leaving Jay a decision to make. I think he can...
He can back cut the 14 if he wants.
That
he can play the 9.
I think the 10 does go by the 8 ball. So
good shot too. 10. He might want to save the 10 as his key ball, but in other words, a stop shot on the 10 would put him right on the 8.
Right on the 8. Yep. Yeah, he elected to back slice the 14. not a bad decision. But on table 3, you see Tommy's breaking again. Now Tommy's leading 2-0. Phil needs 4 and Tommy needs 1.
I tell you, I'm glad you're sitting in the booth and keeping an eye on both of them. The guys at home, I hope you appreciate that.
You're very welcome, Al.
Thank you. Scotty, tails. Scott Seminetti's out in Vegas flipping coins. You got it, Scotty. Flip it. Close and almost.
Hey, Scotty, I hope you didn't bet on Cleveland tonight.
Who's playing bingo?
Oh.
He was drinking with the women out there, and they was giving him their vape machines and everything.
Oh, nice. Hey, Scotty, B14.
Bingo. You mush.
Jay has a nice little angle here, but he's over the 4 ball, so it's he has to use a lot of follow, take the 9, come off the bottom rail.
There you go.
Side rail, up, back for the 10 ball.
Right. Good shot.
Hey, Jay called the timeout.
This is Cliff, right?
Yeah, this is Cliff.
Yeah, he shoots pretty decent. I like the way he shoots, too.
I believe he's a 6. I think Cliff is a 6.
So Cliff told Jay to shoot it to the rail, contact the 9 ball, and spin up table. A little too hard, but he's there. Marco's back. All right, let me step out. Anthony wants to see me.
All right. All right, so he hit that a little hard, came up the rail, but my shot here would be the 14. Yep, there you go, 14. Pocket that.
You're saying 14 ball?
Yep, now I take the 10 ball in the corner because it'll leave him a nice shot on the 8. If he takes it inside, he's going to push himself down the table too far. And which I think he's going to the side.
Oh, he went to the corner, but he missed it. All right. So can I get it? What's going on? What did I miss?
Right now, you on table 3. Tommy's up 2-0 against Phil. Phil scratched on the 8 ball. So that
happens.
Yep. So that gave Tommy the game. So here it's just been back and forth. Couple defensive shots, a couple missed shots.
So we're still at the. It's 2-1.
2-1, yeah.
Okay.
2-1, yep.
All right, so I didn't miss all the action.
No, you didn't miss that much.
Nice.
Yeah, this. He's calling Jay over to show that it's not frozen, so he's gonna play defense off of here.
Yeah, but see, I agree with this. This is a great play right here. You know what? Boom.
And he successfully made it.
Great save.
Buried him behind the 7 ball. The only shot I see here really is to come off this bottom rail for the contact to 12. So I think he can't hit the side rail from where the 7 sits. Nope, he's looking at it. I think he can see it from the side rail.
Yeah, you can kick it 1 rail.
Yep, right above right below the side pocket.
Wow, and he made a nice hit. But you know what? The safety was still a good idea because although he makes a good hit, he doesn't give Jay a chance to get out there
Exactly.
by playing the safe, and he opens the 7 ball up off the rail. It's a little bit easier.
Yeah, he can actually save him here again too. He can push the 4 ball to the rail and stick him behind the 8 ball.
And he could stick it behind the 8 ball.
There he goes.
And push that 4 ball right into space there.
Yep, he got him again.
Yeah, and he's another kick shot here. It'll be a little bit easier this time around. And watch the side pocket here.
Yeah.
Try to kick into that side pocket. Oh,
that's what he tried to do.
He did. He came out a little too far for the side, but you know what? He's got a nice shot. He left himself good. If he gets back to the table, he's got a favorable shot.
Yep. And now the score on table 3 is Tom 2, Phil 1.
Phil 1, yeah. That's a 4-3 race going Tom's way, so Tom's already on the hill.
Yep. So Banksford Nothing's up 1-0, technically. This Tom can't lose his 1 point.
Tom is guaranteed to get a point, yep. He's going for another one, too. And if he can snap it off in this rack or the next rack, he would prevent Phil from getting anything.
Exactly. Nice soft touch.
Wow.
To the left
Great
bottom
shot.
corner, yep. Leaves himself a nice angle for the 5, so he can come off the bottom rail, slide down the table for the 4.
Good shot.
Nice shot. He leaves himself a nice little angle. All he has to do is hit this nice and soft. Pocket speed. Come off the side rail. He has the 8 ball in the top left-hand corner.
Yeah, just hit that ball in, and just play right off the right into the cushion there, and bounce right off the cushion.
That's it.
You know.
A little too hard.
He's coming across. Nice.
He just got a little friendly roll from the table.
Yeah, he hit it a little further. He didn't want to come that far across.
No.
He wanted to stay there. All right, Coach, coming for a timeout here.
That's George talking to Dave now on where to contact the 8 ball. They're trying to line it up from that.
Smooth George Catelli. Mr. Smooth. Well, here in the APA, we'll call him Mr. Smooth.
Yes, we do.
Upstate Al was telling me John Mora goes by the nickname Mr. Smooth.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, that's his nickname.
Nice. Nice, easy.
Smooth.
Matt made it in.
Good shot, Matt.
That's it.
That's it.
Happy Bastard got the 3-1 victory, so now they're up to 2-2.
So it's
for the match.
2-2. Yep. All right, so we're going to fix this here. So we'll take this out here, right? This is the one? Oh, that's the one. So tight wrap. We can reset those for the teams. The score is going to be, I think it's 2-2 now.
Yep.
And we'll reset the matchups for the players themselves, because that match is over. We got a 2-2 score here, and the next team to put up is going to be, I believe, it is.
It looks like Happy Bastard's putting up.
I don't know if they put up or not.
Yeah, Dave's on the table looking to see who he's going to put up.
Yeah. No, I think it's no, the other team puts up.
Oh, does it? Do they?
Yeah, they
Okay.
put up first. Tight Rack puts up first. So they're what's that noise? Oh. So the Tight Rack I think puts up now. And so looks like they're gonna put up Jose Badillo. So he's a skill level 4. And let's see who the Happy Bastards are going to counter with.
Phil just ran out the table on table 3. Now he's shooting the 8 ball to get the match back to even 2-2, but he still needs 2 more racks to Tommy's 1.
Mm-hmm.
So what's Jose? What's his skill level?
Jose's a skill level 4.
4?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And who is this gentleman here they are putting up? Is that Mike?
It might be Mike, or it might be Charles. So Phil tied it back up.
Phil got
on
that
table
win.
3.
All right, so 2 deuce over on table 3. The racker, Tommy's going to 3.
And Phil the breaker's
The
going
breaker's
to 4.
going to 4. Oh, I can't even tell
Looking at.
if that is George
I was going to say, ask George who's playing.
Let me ask Mr. Narducci. I don't know. I gotta ask. Let me see. Oh man, I'm pressing all the wrong buttons here. Let me see where we at here.
We got a true rookie on the buttons.
There we go. Yeah, I don't want to blow anything up by accident.
It is Mike.
Yes, it is, Mr. Mike Stanzak. I don't know everybody here, but I'm learning. He's 4 also.
Yep, so it's
All
a
right.
3-3 race.
Races to Tracy. All right. So 0-0 for the score here, because this is a new set here. They're just starting the 3rd match. And we have an overall team score of 2 up. I don't hear it. Oh, watch the 8 ball. Nope. I just got a funny text message from my good buddy John Berardi.
Mr. John Berardi.
Yeah. Well, John Berardi, the son, not the father. But he said, your voice is so soothing. You should make a recording of short stories I can fall asleep to. Hey, if that works, if it really works, I mean, you know, there are people that do that for a living. They just make these recordings. I actually go on YouTube. I can't sleep at night. I listen to these like YouTube videos and just like Brian Gambert. I listen to these YouTube videos and I just like fall.
G-A-M-B-E-R-T. Yep.
I just like fall asleep to them.
G-A-M-B-E-R-T.
B is in boy. E-E-B-E-E like R-T.
Yep.
Okay.
Mr. Upstate's.
So check this out. If you look on the stream here, you're going to see there's going to be a little banner. And it's going to say commentators. And it'll have your name and my name up there. Who's better than Al? Who's better than Al?
I don't see anyone better than Al right now.
But yeah, if you can't sleep at night, go on YouTube and just look for like sleep meditation videos. Dude,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm at the point now, like I put it on, and like I'm like, it's an hour-long video, and I'm in within the first like 30 seconds. I'm like, I'm out, man. And
I might have to try that because I have trouble sleeping at
oh
night
my
sometimes.
god,
So.
I go to work, I get like my lunch break, and I'm tired, or I want to take a nap. Just right on, man, and I'm out. All right.
But for John, we'll definitely talk, sit here and record his voice for you so you can sleep at night. I know the baby tries to keep you up all night anyway, so.
Uh-oh, watch the 8-ball. Oh.
Wow.
Ooh. Why you playing with fire there? Playing with fire. All right. Oh, the 8-ball's in a good spot. I'm going to make it out, don't worry. I'm good for that. I can always eat.
Al's over here massaging Marco.
He's massaging with good thoughts about food.
I know.
I gotta go find the sushi place.
I don't think we're gonna find a sushi place that's later.
I'm gonna.
Yeah,
see,
you can.
Hey, let me see what I
Yeah,
can do. You know a
what's
spot?
it called? Right in Edgewater.
Yeah, we're going to Edgewater.
It's
Okay.
it's called Sushi Cruise.
You weren't here.
Yep, exactly.
Camille, you left me, so we had to replace you with someone else.
Did you want to get in? I'll stay. Give you a minute.
Oh, you know what? We have no time for this, Camille. We don't have time for these games.
Look, that's her picture right there.
That's not. I told her I'm like 16 shades dark.
No, that's makeup. They put
That's
makeup
the
on.
makeup.
I think it was airbrushed.
On my shoulders.
Airbrush.
She's beautiful.
You're watching the finals. Melanie Brown. Thomas DeVito commentating Iggy. What?
I guess Iggy had did something, and Thomas responded back. We weren't able to keep up with the chat for a little while.
Yeah, this is Jose Padillo, and what's the other gentleman's name?
That's Mike Stanczak. Or, I'm sorry, what's his
No,
name?
that's not him.
It's Jose and,
Is it?
yeah.
Yes, Stanczak.
Oh, okay. I'm getting messages from the boss, Jennifer.
What'd she say?
We're in trouble.
She got our backs just in case we need her. She's watching.
Oh, thanks, Jen. Who's better than you? Well, and besides Al.
We can fly this ship.
We got,
Yeah, we definitely got this.
She shouldn't have left. She should have just come and hung out with
She's
us.
just the air traffic controller.
Ah. She should have just stayed here with us, though.
She's the voice behind us.
Yeah. Only the shadow knows.
Wait a minute now. Next, you guys are going to say she's the voice of reason.
That too. Iggy, where are you?
You don't want to give her a big head.
Yeah,
though.
where is the Igster right now?
I think he's playing in the tournament.
He's playing. He's probably counting cash right now.
Uh-oh, the boss is awake. Everybody be on their best behavior.
All right.
Minnie's watching.
Uh-oh.
Gonna,
How you doing, Minnie?
I heard that Minnie was watching. I'm going to say I start sitting up straight. Got face forward. Feet under the table. All right.
All right, Mike's
Mike's wheeling here.
got to be careful with this 8-ball.
Yeah.
Because the cue ball goes back and forth if he hits it hard. He's got to be careful. He's trying to play the 5 down the corner, which is going to have to amp up the cue ball. So if he amps up the cue ball, guess what? It goes to the long rails. He's got to watch that 8.
Yeah, he does.
But a little. Ooh, he overcut it.
He was straight. No, what he was doing is getting away from the 8-ball. Was what he was doing.
that, and then now he just buries the 5-ball into the pack.
Oh, that's going to be tough.
Iggy's home resting.
resting.
Jennifer says she loves us all.
Oh.
I'd still be there if I didn't have to wake up early. Oh, she has to work too. Okay.
I got to be at work at the same time you do, girl.
Oh, you guys got to fix your priorities. You're supposed to play pool, not work.
Yeah,
Isn't that the way
really.
it works?
Hey, I'm looking into a long life of commentating. Never mind playing.
There you go.
Exactly.
That's where the big bucks are.
That's
Jose
right.
just,
Yeah, that's when we make the big bucks here.
Jose just played a defense.
Yeah. But did he leave anything on the 5 ball at all?
I think he can clip it, but he's not going to really be able to benefit off of it. He's just going to open up Jose's balls a little bit more.
Wow.
Oh, wow. I didn't even see that.
Yeah.
That was a beautiful shot. Nice combo.
Oh, so that was
The 8 ball kind of made the pocket bigger,
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
If he would have hit the 8, it still would have went in.
But you know what? That was his 7 ball that was in there. I didn't see that the 7 ball was stuck in there.
Yeah, it was
I
still
thought there was
there.
there's another stripe.
No, that was both.
Wow.
That was both his balls.
I didn't know that.
I didn't even see the 7 in there. You're right.
Yeah,
I didn't catch that either.
I assumed
Ball
It was
in
a-
mono in
it was
every
a
country.
stripe.
Next weekend, Jen's team will be here playing 9 ball. And then the weekend after, she'll be playing on the 22nd in the 8 ball.
I'm gonna come and comment.
Another big weekend, folks. You guys out there in the listening world, make sure you get here to Castle next weekend and then the following weekend on 22nd through the 24th. We want to have you here.
The 24th and 25th is down in Atlantic City.
No, it's
No.
not.
Oh,
No,
it's not? He's
that's
having it up
canceled.
here. It
It's
canceled?
all here. No AC
Oh, wow.
this year.
Nice.
Yeah.
So what is it, 23, 24, 25, or is it 22, 23, 24?
It's just the.
I'll look up the calendar.
I think it's the 24th and 25th. It's that weekend. It's just 2 days.
Oh, it's 2 days.
Yeah, it's only 16 teams and
12, I heard. Is it 16?
It's 16
Okay.
on the for the brackets.
Yeah, it's 23, 20,
is
22,
it?
23, 24, I think.
You didn't check your calendar, you fish?
Well, today's the next week is gonna be the 10th. It's a Sunday.
Yeah,
The following week is the 17th. The one after that would be the 24th.
Yeah,
Okay.
24th, 25th.
Oh,
All right, you're pretty
see,
good
it
at
should have been an accountant.
mathematician by 7s, huh? You like your 7s.
Yeah. So I try to get the 7 from everybody. 7 ball.
Well, back at the ranch.
Mike here is in a sticky situation.
Well, you know what? I'm going to bank this towards the 13 ball. And
Exactly.
I'm bringing the cue ball all the way up table. If the 5 drops, you still got the shot. It looks like the 8 goes on the side.
Yeah.
So bank the 5 towards the 13, leaving the cue ball long right here by the first chalk on the left-hand side at the bottom of your monitor.
Yeah.
It's almost a safe. It's a long shot. I'm playing offense and defense in this one. You got to shoot to
Two-way
win.
shot.
Yeah,
Two-way
it's a
shot.
two-way shot. It's the right call.
And you're giving yourself a good percentage. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, you gotta bank it. Don't spin the ball over there.
There
Not
it
too
is,
hard.
there
Not
it is.
too hard.
Hey,
Hey.
scratched.
And
You put a little too much English on that. Too much right-hand English. It came off that rail and just spun
too
right
much
into the corner.
juice. Man, this is so cool. I do have so much fun doing this.
Now, if this gentleman takes out the 13 first, I don't know if the 5 goes by. Well, it doesn't matter. He can take out the 13. The 5 goes past it anyway. So his choice, I would take the 13 out because it's very hard to get in that position. There's a small window behind that 5.
Yeah. Me, I'm a gutsy shooter, so I'd probably put a 9 first, and then slide past the 5 for the your 13, and then because you have the big pocket over there.
Okay,
and
remember,
everything with the 11
remember what
on
I
the side.
said. There's a small window between that 5 and that rail.
Yeah, I'm
All
saying
right.
I'm going for the 13 first.
Absolutely.
Because here's the thing, if you don't get the right shot, if you shoot this, let's say you shoot the 11 first,
Yeah.
and you don't have a good angle on, let's say you go to roll forward towards the side pocket, okay, you don't get the right angle on the 9. Now what's gonna happen is there's no way for you to make the 9 and stay down.
Exactly.
Okay? If you take that 13 ball first, you come out. You could, if you play the 13 first and you go forward, you go off that long rail.
Yeah,
you
you
can shoot
still
the
have
9,
the-
you can shoot the 11. You got
Exactly.
options.
We want to hear the short version.
Ah,
Short
there-
version.
I don't. The only thing I do short is my height. That's it. Everything else, it take a long
All right,
time.
now, this is
Well,
pretty easy. But what happens here is if he gets straight, then he's in trouble.
So he's got to have
That's
a
why
little
you
bit.
should
Of
have played the 13
Yeah.
first.
He has to have a little bit of an angle, not a lot.
Right now, he wants to slow roll it and just get to the rail. See?
Yep, he's on the rail.
Okay, your shot now.
Yeah.
That's why you take the 13 and you go out 2 rails and you come back for the 9 or the 11 that was on the table. Now, if he forces this ball don't have to go in if he forces it.
Yeah, and
See?
And even
no, he didn't get there.
Yeah, he's gonna have a tough back cut.
He's got to kick it.
Yeah, he's gonna have to kick at this. He's gonna have to come off the bottom rail.
Unless he can, he might be able to see it
he
from
could
there.
kick it, but if he misses the ball, he's gonna be in big trouble, right?
Jose might be able just to nick this and have it drop. Just watch the speed of the rock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gonna watch the cross side pocket.
I mean, I'm looking at too. He might, if he slices this, he might hit the nipple.
The point, yeah.
The point right there. And
Well, if he hits it,
it was a
made
makeable
it.
shot.
Good shot.
Okay.
Nice shot.
Jose shoots for
the tight rack.
Tight rack.
So it's 1 down, and he needs 2 more.
2 more to.
I don't know about you guys, but I like this better than the Moscone Cup. I find this more exciting. Got team members on both sides. The only thing they're missing here is a few drinks and rocking and rolling. And I don't think they're missing that either. Let's have some fun.
That's it.
Bring out the score card girls like they do in the Moscone Cup with the scorecards.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what we need.
We'll just hire a couple girls in bikinis and just let them walk around the table.
No, they dress in gowns, nice.
That works too.
In England, yeah. You've seen the Moscone Cup before,
Yeah,
didn't you?
yes I have.
Yeah, they dress in gowns, nice.
I was just bringing the whole UFC in, you know.
We try to keep it G-rated. Not that bikinis aren't. Here we go. To the break. Tell them, Marco.
Stealing your lines, man.
Stereo.
Oh, so table 3, did we talk about what happened over there?
I was concentrating on 7. I forgot to keep an eye. I think
this is
Tom
why
might have
we
won.
can't have nice things. Tom won.
Let me find out.
He won. I know. Tom won. I was paying attention.
Did he?
you. Yeah, he got that one. I think he won 3 deuce. That would be 2-0 for them.
Mark.
So we're gonna keep tabs on that table, but we won't forget about the action on table.
It's 2-1 over there.
Oh, it's 2-1.
Yeah, it's 2-1.
Oh, so Phil
got to the
Pablo
hill.
Christou made it to the hill.
Tommy won. So they're right now.
What's going on, boss?
The score is
What's your name,
2-1
boss?
over there.
Hey, nice to meet you, Mark. I'm George.
George.
Yes.
George is joining us on commentators.
All right, so we got George here.
Brian, nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you.
All right, George. Now, do you play for any of these teams here?
Actually, with the team that just lost to, I guess, who are these guys that are playing the Georgia team?
You lost to which George? Just this team here?
Well, no, George, the one that's
George Critelli's
saying
team?
over here. Yeah, this.
Oh,
these
okay.
guys.
So you just lost to the Happy Bastards.
The Happy Bastards.
Not the Happy Bastards. The team playing against them.
Tight rack.
Oh, against Tyrac.
Yeah, so we lost to them.
You're all about the stroke, right?
All about the stroke, yes. So we had to go to the Sun and Death, which when we first started the match, it was pretty much down 0-3. Then it was 5-0. So we're like, all right, pretty much our streak, our Cinderella story ended. So why not just play for fun?
There you go. And then you guys started coming back.
Yeah, we came back. It was, I believe it was 6-1 or 6-2. And I had to play the 4th match, which I had to play by not allowing the 6 on their team to win 1 rack. So I won it. It was
swept them?
It was 6. Yeah, it was actually 6-5.
Wow,
It was
that's
pretty
solid, man.
I don't know. I mean, there was some guys here that were giving me compliments, and I'm like, I have no idea what I'm getting a compliment for. But hey,
no, when you beat it, when the guy's good enough to give you a game, and you beat him before he even wins 1 game, that's shooting good.
I mean, hey, I played to win. So the fact that he either he gave me a chance or I played my best, it's either or, you know. So I'm here rooting for the team that, you know, beat us, and I wish them well that they can get to, you know, the grand finale.
So right now on table 3, we have George Lacko Jr., versus Amanda Gorman. They're both 4s, so it's going to be a 3-3 race.
Woo! He busted the rack open already. This guy's going to be famous. He's famous already.
Yeah. It's only YouTube sensation right now.
Yeah, that's it. That's all you need. That's all you need.
That's all you need is a couple minutes of fame, and that's it.
Yeah, you get your 15 minutes of fame, and that's all you need.
There you go,
And
man.
a little bit of luck never hurts, too.
That
all
too.
you need.
That too, you know.
That's the lotto, right? All you need, a little bit of luck.
If you see Marco's pool game, you definitely know he needs a lot of luck.
Yo, you got me anytime you want. We can get off this right now. We can go play. There's tables over there.
I don't see any tables open right now. I'm looking down. I'm looking down.
That's because you're looking down at the floor. That's why. You get your head down. He's scared.
Never scared of you, Marco.
It's because I'm a nice guy. That's why you're not scared. Because you haven't seen my pool game.
No, I have seen your pool game.
Yeah. All right. Well, listen. You know you can play me whenever you want.
Hey, so I don't mean to interrupt this little bit of competition, but how'd you guys get into playing pool?
Oh man, I was just always saw a pool table when I was a kid, and I started playing on it, messing around, and I always liked the game, and I started going to bars when I got older.
Right.
I used to play a pool hall when I was like 16, but we were just messing around. We didn't know what we were doing, just knocking balls around. And I was going to bars, and one of my friends said, "Hey, you want to play in a league?" And I'm like, "Okay." And so I started playing in a league, and then after a couple of years of playing in a league, I'm like, you know what? If I really like playing this much, I should probably start to practice and try to get better. You know, I really want to get better.
To be good,
you know. And then I started coming to Castle, and I started practicing, and I got better. You know, I started putting the time in, man.
There you go.
Yeah,
Will you be?
With me, my father started me on the game. You know, rest in peace. But yeah, so he got me started when I was I would say about 9. I've been shooting, and then I started working in the city at a couple bars and everything in 2001, and that's exactly where one of the guys approached me from the league, said, "Hey, why don't you join?" I'm like, "All right." So I joined. Like a year after that, I went out to Vegas as a 3 and 8 ball. That's all we played in the city. But I think 2006 is when I came here. I started working here at Castle, and one of the guys on Monday nights picked me up and everything, and that's how I started here. In
2016, you mean, or
2006?
2000. How old are you, man?
Dude, I'm 38.
I'm right behind you, man. I'm going to 33 this August.
Oh, man.
Right behind me. He's like a little pup.
Yeah, I'm right behind you.
Hey, you got to respect the elders, you know.
I'm 50 feet behind you, Brian. I got your back the whole way.
So I started here about 2006. So I've been playing, for a while.
A lot experienced.
Yeah, a lot of these people are like family to me. In here, I known them since 2006. Especially Black on the Rocks that are sitting on table 3 right now. Gus, Herman, Mike, Gerald. They're all like family to me. I've been hanging out with them a lot. And then 2014 is when we went out to Vegas. I went out with PT Crushers, Tim Warble, Pat Torelli, Angel Rojas.
Pat and Tim Warble are really good pool players, man.
Yes.
Pat is a good Pat makes shots like...
He's sick on the table. He makes that cue ball dance when he wants to.
Well, I mean, I respect you guys' background stories on what made you want to play this game, because this game is so competitive. It's
competitive,
a fun,
bro. It's fun
time. You get to meet new people, make new friends.
That's it. Like I said, it's family.
Like family,
it's like I have guys in here that are closer to me to some of my family members. It's
blood,
like they're like blood to me.
Lou
Vola, like everyone knows him. You know, he's a
Local celebrity, Louisville.
yes, he is.
Respects.
You can't hate him. You always love him. He can be loud, obnoxious, and everything, but he's my brother. I mean, I'll die for him. You know, that's how close we are, and you know.
Lou's good people's man.
So, and like I said, we kicked it off the first night I started bartending here and everything. So.
Badass, man. Badass. Marcos, Brian, my respects to you guys. I mean, my reason for even being here tonight is because if it wasn't for the Army and going overseas, I would not known what pool was. You know, my thing was always basketball. Basketball, I want to be best at basketball. I want to make it one day to the professionals. Well, when I realized that it wasn't meant to be, you know, I figured, all right, let me join the Army. Let me get some discipline because I wasn't that much of a good kid back in my days.
You weren't that disciplined yet.
Yeah.
That's all that it was.
Yeah.
So I needed something to help me discipline. I figured I forged my parents' signature on the contract, then I get out of here, you know, and I come back a changed man. Or at least change from like a boy into a mature man someday.
Yeah.
So as my time went by, I did 3 years active duty. I was out of Fort Campbell, Kentucky.
Thanks for your service, though,
Thank you,
brother.
sir.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Appreciate it, guys.
You know.
Appreciate it, man. My first tour happened right before I was turning 21. We got to Baghdad, Iraq. So my first week there, I was like, oh, God, I hope I make it through the first week. You know, it's going to be a tough one.
Yeah.
But leading to the story, because I don't like to talk long stories. I like to make it short and punctual. Whenever we had a chance to be back in camp, you know, they had a recreation center. So they had, you know, video games, they had books to read, and they had a pool table. So I'm like, one day I'm like reading a book and I'm seeing these guys playing on a table, on a pool table. And I'm like, what is this? Like, what are they doing?
Oh,
like,
wow. So you had no idea.
I have no idea what the game is. So I started watching them play, and I would just stand by like I was a referee, just watching every hit. So one night when there was nobody around, I said, you know what? If I'm going to look foolish playing this, let me be by myself.
That's it. That's the best way to do
Pretty
it.
cool, man.
And then, I mean, after a while, I just started playing by
good shot.
myself. And after a while, hey.
You started
I'm
liking
here.
the game, yeah.
Yeah, I started like enjoying it, the competition of it. And, hey, look, as we speak now, I'm here today. I mean, I didn't make it to the final round.
Man.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
that's awesome.
I'm here. Some people know who I am because they probably saw my match.
Yeah.
A couple hours ago, so.
So, yeah, man, it's pretty cool. You know, you get your
yeah.
15 minutes of fame on here.
Yeah, you know. I mean, I didn't want to come here for fame. I wanted to come here to make sure I go to Vegas.
Nice shot. Nice shot on the 8 ball.
Wow, great shot there. Yeah, you see the nice play that he made there?
Yeah.
Making that 2 ball?
Yep.
Yeah, that was a great shot, man.
Played it.
Or I think it was a 2 ball or 4 ball.
I think
nice
yeah.
shot.
Facebook Live right now. We're talking about the game and everything.
Huh?
Yeah.
That was the Titan. No, I'm sorry. That was
Happy Bastard.
Happy Bastards.
So it's 1-1.
1-1.
First time, man. This is crazy.
So 1-1. So it's a 2-2 race right now.
It's a fun game. Hey, Jimmy, when you're ready to get on the mic, let me know.
So
Come on, Jimmy.
1-1.
it was 1-1. No, it should be 1-1 right now.
It should be 1-1 right now. I think they said, what's the score? Sorry, 1-1. They're racing at 3.
So you have George over on table 3, back banking it back to him for the win over there. That's the first rack. I think they told him to play a little soft defensive shot, put her on a long shot, cut for the top right-hand corner.
Yeah.
And it's a makeable shot, but you do have to watch out for the scratch if you hit it too hard.
Tough cut, man.
It is a tough cut, but it's definitely makeable.
You can play safe here, though.
Yeah,
too.
you can definitely play safe. You can leave the cue ball on the bottom rail and knock the 8 ball to the side rail.
All right, so the break here, and it looks like Mike dropped something on the break. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you got a stripe on a break. It's take what you make. so you got no option. If you make a stripe, you get in stripes. You know.
Yeah, I wish that's the only thing I wish they changed in the APA is that if you break, it should still be open.
So I mean, in that shot that he just took right now, like in you guys' option, would you have forced it to make it, or like play safe right from the beginning?
I probably would have forced it. I'm a more offensive minded person, so I would definitely probably have forced it up. But it was a makeable shot. It's just he just, I would say he thinned it to cut it, so it came straight up the table. He didn't have the right enough angle on it.
Yeah. All right. Well, so Jose's gonna take solids here.
Yep.
He's got solids
He
here.
has solids.
He's taking 4 ball. All right. He got shape for 2.
Yeah, 2, and he can come out nicely, and he has the one ball on the side.
Yeah.
All he has to do is put a little bit of left-hand English on it. It'll ride up the rail instead of coming off the rail.
I mean, well, from my experience, and unfortunately he missed that too. From my experience, from what I've seen here, is that a lot of us like to be aggressive, offensive, like Brian said over there, that, you know, you like to be offensive. And I feel like you maybe sometimes need to be a little more defensive than offensive, because you don't want to give up just balls like that.
Right,
you know?
right.
Why not let him force something instead of you giving it to him, like, you know,
Giving him the look.
a free look.
Yeah, I agree
know?
with you 100%. I like to play that way. I think you play better that way. It makes the, you know, you give your opponent a hard time. I like to play defense because I want to earn those ball in hands. I want to set up the cue ball
Exactly.
and get the shot that I want to shoot. You know.
Yeah, definitely, man. I think anytime I've played, I've always made sure that if I'm gonna hit my ball, I'm gonna pot it, or I'm either gonna leave you with no lead on your ball. So somehow, I guess that's just how I ended up becoming a 6, and it's just me because I rather choose to be defensive.
Oh, you
instead of being
play
offensive.
smart. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you play
definitely.
smart. You have to play smart.
Yeah, definitely.
So,
If you want to beat people.
so on table 3, Amanda did save him. She did play that safe where just hit the 8 ball on the left-hand side to push it up onto the side rail. Now she has an easier cut shot into the left corner. George tried to defensive her again with the same play, but he overhit the 8 ball.
All right, so Amanda's got a cut shot here.
Yep.
Now, this is the first rack on that
First
table?
rack, yep. Amanda
Oh, she overcut it.
overcut it.
All right.
Oh, you guys are overlooking table 3 on the left side
We're
corner,
looking at
right?
table 3 also.
Yep.
Yeah, we're
All
trying to kind of do both.
What do you think? Is that a makeable shot, or is it close to the rail on that
No,
one?
this is makeable. He has at least about an inch and a half off that bottom rail from here.
It's makeable. It's certainly doable. He's got the angle for it.
Yep.
Mike made a shot here, tried to shoot this 10 ball to the corner, but
and he rattled it.
oh.
Uh-oh.
No, he dropped it. It went in.
Yeah, but the keys fell, so if they really...
Well, no, because you know what? He made the shot, and then the pocket marker fell off. I don't think that would be.
Would that be a...
Yeah, technically it's a foul.
So
The marker fell off the table.
But that was the marker fell after he made it.
The ball hit the
it-
back of the pocket, and the pocket marker fell, so it technically should be.
Wouldn't they
Amanda's
challenge that right
match.
now? Like, wouldn't they try to say, hey, Anthony,
I
this
don't-
is
I
what
don't know-
happened?
I don't know
what
if
would
they
you
know-
say?
I don't know if they know that rule,
Oh, man.
but
I don't know if I would challenge that because
That's unfortunate. I mean,
the pocket marker fell because the pocket rattled. So
yeah,
that's not really, to me, that's something that you should challenge because the guy made the shot. Now, if the marker fell
before
and then
the shot.
you shot with the marker falling, and you'd be like, oh, well, then you obviously. But I think as long as the marker indicates where you're going and you actually shoot the shot and pocket the ball in that pocket, if the marker falls after you pocket the ball, it should not be an issue.
Yeah,
You know?
makes sense.
I'm definitely gonna double check with Anthony on
Yeah.
that ruling.
Yeah.
But
But I mean, whatever's on black ink is what would be
What was
basically the
rules?
final
Yeah,
call, you know.
Really,
So
yeah, I agree with you on that.
who knows? I mean, some teams might be very, very official about what happens, and they wouldn't want to get screwed over on something that by ink might save them.
You see, your name was George, right?
Yes.
George. So you were in the Army?
Army, yes.
Oh, okay, cool.
Active, and then National Guard for New Jersey.
Nice, man. Thank you for your service.
Definitely appreciate it, guys. I mean, I did it just so I could go to college, you know. College
Yeah.
is expensive. Nobody wants to be in debt. So I said, you know what? Hey, Mom and Dad, don't worry about it. I got this.
Yeah.
That's one way to do it.
All right, so I'm looking over at the chat here, and so Jen said it's not a loss of game because and she said Anthony went over that rule before. Yeah. And so
Oh, yeah. Lazar agrees with you, Marcos.
well, he said if it falls off before you shoot, I think then you could say that you put the marker wasn't there or you didn't indicate it. I don't know exactly why they had that rule, but I think if you shoot the ball in the pocket where you marked it and the marker falls off because the ball went in the pocket and the thing fell, like, so what are you going to tell me now? I can't shoot the ball hard? What if I want to shoot the ball hard? What if I got to fire it in there for whatever reason, you know?
Hey.
So I don't think that would be an issue. I think it's just, again, just for the sake of clarity.
Yeah. It doesn't make sense because, I mean, the ball that he potted, the A ball that he potted to get into that pocket that was marked, fell first before that marker fell off. So I think, in my opinion, yes, it's a good shot.
Jen gave us clarification here. And she said, yeah, if you don't put it back, then it's technically a loss of game. But if it falls after you strike the cue, it still counts. So, yeah, if you hit the ball on the way there, the thing falls off, or the 8 ball it goes in, and it shakes the pocket and it falls off, then you're okay.
It was so much of a good shot that it had to fall off.
I agree with Lazar.
As long as the 8
it is
falls
kind of
before
a
the
nit
marker
rule,
falls out.
but
it matters who falls first, the 8 ball or the marker.
yeah. It is kind of a nit rule, but I think they just want clarification because they don't want to lead it to a he said, she said kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So I hear you on that part. It is kind of silly, but it's got to go to that extreme.
Have you guys ever been in a moment like that where that happened to you?
No. Luckily, no. Usually I just drop the pocket marker before I even put it on it. There it just falls off the table, and I'm like, oh, man.
That's why most of the time
clumsy.
I actually I'll put it closest to the diamond, the first diamond, but nearest to the pocket that I'm going at, so I know I have no chance of knocking the marker off, or if it's high enough, sometimes it could be distracting by sitting there, so that's why I move it away.
Now, guys, I have a question. Like, when it comes to markers, do you choose something that is just like maybe, for instance, a coin, you know, like a poker chip?
Yeah.
Because my captain was using a Scooby-Doo, I guess, little
figurine.
Little figurine.
Yeah,
to mark it.
anything but money.
But you don't feel like it's like kind of distracting looking at something instead of like a poker chip that you can't even see that it's there, but you know it's marked?
Me, something standing up would bother me.
Exactly.
You know, one of my pet peeves is like when I'm shooting and someone actually just is walking and then they stop. It distracts me. If you can keep just walking, it's like background noise to me. It doesn't. But when you stop, I catch it because it's an active movement and everything, and then you freeze. So, for me, I prefer people just to keep walking. It doesn't bother me.
Yeah, that's the reason why I wear this low hat right here, right? Because as I come down from my shot, there's nothing I can see above my eye, my peripheral vision, which helps me shoot for what I gotta go for.
All right, so Jose just made his ball, and he just tried to make the 2 ball, but it got stuck up behind the 11 and the 10.
The 10, yeah, the 12's at the side pocket.
Mike played it safe on the 12 and just parked it right in front of the side pocket. I liked what he did there. So he doesn't force himself into a bad position.
And he's gonna play it safe here too. He's just gonna tap in and run the cue ball up the rail.
Yeah, just tap. Yeah, he just didn't even. I don't even call it tap. He fanned it. You know, just brushed it.
I think the wind took that ball.
Yeah. So he puts Joe here in a rough spot, and let's see if we can get.
Would you guys be going for
tap
it?
him, ask him to move real quick.
Yeah.
Go, here. Mike's blocking the camera. I don't think he knows.
So like, Marcus, would you try to play this to pot it or?
I'm gonna
No, just a hit. Oh wow!
See, here's what happens now.
Yep.
Now you're stuck, and now you open up that pocket, right? And now the guy's got. You're gonna give him ball in hand here, more than likely.
Yeah, but you also take the risk of if you're trying to go for the shot or trying to hit it, you can end up scratching and losing the game too that way.
So would you guys prefer just giving him the ball in hand right now, or at least moving one of his balls out of that corner pocket, because you already know he has 2 balls that he could pot in that same pocket?
Me honestly, I wouldn't touch that. But before
I give him ball in hand.
Yeah,
I'm doing the same thing right here.
There you go.
That's a good plan.
So
you know,
kind of risk it, see what he does, and
see
hopefully
what he should have done before. What he could have done before was left the 2 ball there, and he could have made one of the other guy's balls.
Yeah.
That way, you take something away from him.
Exactly.
The more balls he has on the table, the more tools he has that he could use.
There you
Yeah.
go.
I would have just made one of his balls and just say, here you go.
That or me, what I would have done too is actually tapped his 12 ball into my 2 to bring it closer to the pocket and still gave him ball in hand, but also kept that pocket blocked.
See, remember that ball from before?
Oh wow.
Yeah, that came up, and he made both of those, and now he's got just he just shoots the 15.
He's gonna have to go 3 rails to get back on the 8. If he takes the 15 in the side, he can go 3 rails, come back down, and get straight on with the 8 ball.
Yeah, I mean, I think you just shoot the 15 here and just roll up and just play the 15 in the right.
So like, I mean, let's say if he makes a 15 in that side pocket, what would be your best option of a shot afterwards?
I just roll the cue ball up here, just hit it with some follow, right? Yeah, he overcut it though, and now he's gonna watch it all.
Wow.
Oh no,
Oof.
he got lucky.
He got lucky.
Oh wow, so he didn't really have a good angle there. That's what it was. You know, so if that was the case, I mean, this turned out really well for him. I couldn't tell how much angle he had. Is it just me or is like the screen changing color sometimes?
It does.
Okay. All right, I thought I was like going.
No, you're not seeing. I thought I was doing the same thing, but
the 2 tables in the back, 9 and 10, are like greener than the first 2 that we're looking at right now.
Yeah. I think it's just a lighting thing. Okay. So I'm not going crazy, or I am still crazy, just not as crazy.
So would you have attempted the same shot that he did on the 15?
Probably, because the guys, you got to do something there. You know what I mean? I mean,
yeah. I might
create that distance.
So go for it instead of like playing a defensive shot, maybe.
Really, not a whole lot of defense you could do with the 8 ball in the middle of the table. You know.
Exactly.
Well, not the 8 ball. Let's say before that shot.
Oh, with the 2 ball? No,
yes.
I would play defense. I would just give him. I would have just I would have made the stripe that he knocked in over there. I would have just made that ball.
Exactly.
Yeah, because if that ball wasn't there, that last shot he would have scratched on.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Well, it would have been a totally different setup.
Oh wow.
All right, so Mike's he's not happy with that shot that he just took.
He hit that too full.
But you know what? I mean, like here, look, you're playing in a high-pressure tournament right now. Like, yeah, go ahead. I just feel, okay, you think you're going to make this shot? Make the shot.
Yeah.
Shoot it. Place, he left them long. Long shots are obviously harder than short shots are. And, these are amateur players. You're going to put the pressure on the guy. If the guy comes with a great shot, he's going to come with a great shot. But if he doesn't come with a great shot, you could end up getting out.
Yeah.
See, now if I'm Jose, just pocket speed, feather in the nest this ball.
That's it.
What you don't want to do is have it go away from the pocket. See, he hit it so hard, and he didn't hit it well, but he's alive.
He's still alive. I mean, you have 2 options with this 15 ball. You can walk the dog down into the right corner pocket, or you can bank in the left corner pocket. Me, I'd probably try to walk the dog here to get back to the other side of the table so I have a halfway decent shot on the 8.
See, that's the shot that I would take right there.
Yeah, that's a nice play.
You know? Or if you're fucking, excuse my language, if you're feeling really funky, what you do is play a 3-rail shot on that shoot at 3 rails. I don't think it would go from that angle, but you send the strike ball 3 rails towards the corner pocket where the 8 ball is,
it
and
could have went.
stop the cue ball there. He's up there.
Well, why you need a ref?
All right, we're going to. Brian's gonna go do a hit call here. Oh, but it got somebody.
Yeah, they need to watch a hit.
Table 3. Okay. Uh-oh. That was... bueno. Jose has... he left Jose a shot, and he left the cue ball right in front of the pocket right there. He's real close to the ball, and he's in line. He's probably like level with it, or a little behind it.
No, he's behind it.
Yeah, so he's back cutting this 8 ball, but I think he's worried about the scratch too.
Yeah, they just called a timeout on him.
Yeah, they're having Jason gonna come down there and talk to him.
How would you guys angle, or where would you aim on the cue ball to make that 8 in the corner?
Somewhere in the middle.
Yeah, all you have to do is hit middle on this, but you have to position your body to the angle like Jason's showing them, because it actually goes right in. It's a position shot, really. You just have to hit straight. There's no English on this or anything like that to force it in. You just have to position your body perfectly to make this 8 in the corner.
What Jason's telling him to do is he's telling him to just make it with like pocket speed.
That's all.
And the cue ball is going to come to this first cushion here, the long rail before the side pocket.
Yep.
You know, more towards that side of the table.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. And
yeah, it looks like he's at the right position.
He'll leave no shot if he doesn't make it.
There it is.
See, but look, he did.
Oh.
Wow.
But that's okay.
Yeah.
Look at the shot that he's left his opponent with.
A bank shot or
he's to play a really tough save.
I think the bank shot would be the best choice because that 8 ball is just dead in the pocket.
There, you know.
Yeah, but the even still those pockets it might be dead in the pocket, but there's a big possibility that I've watched guys followed in and everything in this high pressure situation as well.
Okay.
You know,
yeah,
I've watched it last year where you got straight on and everything. Yeah. I've seen guys hit this too hard, scratching the side and everything, or hit it too light and even rattle it again.
Yeah.
So, like, when those malfunctions happen...
Hold on, guys. I got to cut you off really fast here. Just to let everybody know that's watching on the stream here, I just got word from Upstate Out. What we're going to do is, after this rack, after this shot here, we're going to refresh the stream. So we only can stream for 4 hours, and we're at 3 hours and almost 20 minutes. So we made a good shot.
Made a good shot.
All right. We're going to reset the stream. We'll be right back on the air with you guys.
All right.
Hang on. Just hang tight, everybody.